We're talking about senses and emotions today.
Yes, we are. And I wonder how the listeners feel when they heard that whole entire exchange. What is your emotion right now? You can type it into the chat.
Does Glenn deserve a slap?
Good job. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow. Is that a new poll we're doing?
Yeah, but I thought it would be fun to talk about something that is a little bit lighter and get everyone involved. And a lot of people say, oh, intuition is something like so magical. How come some people have it, some people don't? So guess what? Today we are going to learn about it and you can grow it.
You can grow your
can
intuition.
Grow your intuition.
You can learn it. I mean, the first step is always awareness, right?
Wow.
How do we grow our intuition? I never knew you
Wow.
could grow it.
I had no idea.
I mean, so we always see the YouTube videos, dads catching babies before they fall,
Yeah.
or moms knowing exactly what to cook for you when you're feeling down. And how do they do it? So we always say, oh, it's parental instincts. But then how do you explain someone that is a little bit more charismatic or empathetic? Yeah, and then they always say that, oh, do psychologists read minds? No, we don't read minds. We read bodies. We read the person.
So body language is involved.
So there's body. So there are five senses, right?
Okay, yeah.
We know our five senses. What are our five senses?
Touch,
Taste.
Taste.
smell,
Smell,
Sight.
hearing, and sight.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the
Correct.
sixth
So we have these
sense,
five.
When you see
Emotion.
dead people.
emotion. The sixth
Emotion.
sense. No,
When you
I
see
see
dead
dead people.
So you read bodies, huh, Jerry? Next time when I go and see you, I'll be in my singlet and shorts.
No, but if Jerry reads bodies, if you read bodies, Jerry, mine won't be a paperback. It'll be a hardcover novel.
Yours is like War and Peace.
Yeah, mine's War and Peace right there.
Glenn will wear his mankini over.
Ew.
Don't tell him about that.
The bright green
Bad
one.
visual now.
Was that what?
paid
What's
$20.
his name was wearing?
Bora,
Yeah, Bora, Bora.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
I bought one on Lazada, so
You did not.
$25.
They are.
I know they are. I
Yeah.
know. Is that what you and Jean get up to on
No,
the
no, no.
weekends?
Very nice.
I wear it by the poolside.
Ew.
Okay, away from the mankini,
We digress.
Jerry.
As always.
Okay, so we have five basic emotions again. Another five, okay? Joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. So these are the five basic emotions. Each of you have to choose one. So there are five of us, so I'll also take one.
Okay, wait.
Wait,
Can you
yeah,
go?
say again, everybody have to write down.
We're writing it down.
Yes.
Joy.
It's really interesting to see all of you suddenly reach for papers and pens.
Okay, joy.
Joy,
Uh-huh.
sadness, anger, disgust, and fear.
I'll take fear.
Oh, we can only take one. We can't repeat.
Oh, I don't think we have time for everything, but you can definitely try it on your own later on.
Okay, I want joy.
I was gonna go for joy.
Too late!
Too late. First comes
Okay, I'll go
first.
sadness
served.
then.
Disgust for me.
Okay. Okay, Shalini, you can have anger then.
Okay.
Okay.
Can. Okay. So with your emotion, right? This is the challenge here. You've got to think of how all the five senses and how do you see, smell, hear, taste, or touch that sense.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
the sense that we have chosen.
Correct. So, Angel, let's go with it.
Okay,
How
so
do you
I
see your joy?
see my joy in puppies and children.
Ooh, nice.
Okay,
Okay.
nice one.
And how do you smell joy?
I smell my joy in rain, freshly cut grass, and the ocean.
Wow. Okay. And how do you hear joy?
Through music and laughing babies.
Laughing
Yeah.
babies.
Laughing babies, yeah. I can't stop laughing when I see laughing babies.
Oh, okay. How do you taste joy?
Any one of my favorite foods, and there are so many.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
No wonder she picked joy.
Yeah, that's why.
But I didn't know what we were gonna do.
Okay, how do you touch joy?
Anything soft. So it could be a surface. Anything soft and smooth. It could be a surface. It could be a material. It could be skin. Yeah. That's
Could be
it.
the kitchen
Nice.
sponge.
It could be the no. Ew.
Ew.
No,
That's wet. No, that's
ew.
wet. No.
What?
Soft
What's
and
wrong?
smooth. Soft and smooth
Okay.
and dry.
Okay. Next.
So that's Angel. So when she goes into all these spaces, so now we know how to make her happy.
Very easily.
Okay. How about sadness?
Who's
Sadness is me.
okay?
So touch when I touch my tummy or my double chin. I
Okay.
feel sad.
Okay.
Sight when I see poverty, I feel sad. Like
Okay.
people suffering. When I hear like rom-coms or dramas, or somebody telling a long story with no end in mind, yeah, very sad.
Oh dear.
A smell, because now I'm on the diet, right? So when I smell good food, I am very sad because I cannot eat them.
Okay.
And I taste sadness in vegetables, I guess.
Oh no.
He doesn't. He doesn't eat
He
vegetables.
doesn't eat
I
vegetables.
do
yeah.
a bit here and there. One broccoli and one carrot.
No,
Enough,
that's
right?
not counted.
No.
So whoever that brings John out and you don't want him to be sad, please do not feed him veggies, okay?
Unless it comes in a pizza, then.
And do not drone on and talk never ending, right?
Yes. Get to the point. Get to the point.
Okay.
Okay. How about anger? That's Shalini. She's gonna pop in, or we're
Yes,
gonna
she's
share her
here.
voice.
Hi.
Okay, go ahead, Shalini. Go ahead, Jerry.
Anger. How do you see anger?
I see it with color, so red or black.
Okay. How do you smell anger?
I was gonna say spicy scent.
Spicy.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. As in chili spice, or as in the cardamom, and all those kind of spices?
Curry powder. Now you're sneezing right now.
Yes. I think chili spice.
Okay. And how do you hear anger?
Very fast-paced music.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How
Dr.
do you
Mix.
taste anger?
How do you taste anger?
Spicy food,
Oh,
which is something I do when I get angry. Actually,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
have to eat spicy food.
Oh, wow.
Chili padi.
Okay.
with a lot of chili padi in
I
it.
cannot get all the way there. lah.
Your mala man is always gonna see you angry, only.
All right.
good point. Okay, how do you touch anger?
Something hot.
Okay. Thank you. So,
Okay, for FD and myself, we'll go on the Big Show TV and
This is what you came for.
and reveal
Damn.
our emotions. Mine is disgust, and FD is
Fear.
Fear,
All right.
wow.
Meantime, here's Calvin Harris featuring Rihanna. This is what you came for on 1FM 91.3.
You came
Yeah, we came for Glen
bow
Happy. Come on.
down. Okay.
Okay, hit us. Go with the older one first.
so discuss. Huh? Discuss first.
Oh, disgust first. Okay. I'll let the doctor decide.
Choose, yeah.
Okay, so what about disgust?
How do you see what do you see?
Liverpool Football Club.
Well, at least he's honest.
Yeah.
Okay, smell. How do you smell disgust?
The grass at Anfield.
Oh
The
dear.
smell of the turf, the pitch. Been there once.
We're
Yeah.
we're getting so deep, Dr. Jerry.
He's just being cheeky, Okay,
No,
how do you
no.
hear? Please don't tell me.
You will never
When
walk
you-
alone.
When they sing, you'll never walk alone in the stands.
As
How do
FD
you
wears
taste
his
it then?
Liverpool hat.
Yeah.
How do you taste it?
Sorry, how do I taste it?
Yeah.
How do I taste disgust when we lose
To Liverpool.
to Liverpool? Yeah. Leaves a really, really
Bad taste.
Foul taste in your mouth. Oh,
yeah. Really foul. Really foul. Like like belacan mixed with maggots.
Ew. Lots of protein there.
And yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And some chou tofu also. Mixed into that whole thing.
Yuck.
Yeah, okay.
Stop.
Sorry,
I
Jerry.
don't think you ever tasted belacan mixed with
Oh,
maggots.
the last defeat. I had that taste in my mouth.
But now we know how you see disgust. So Glenn sees disgust with belacan mixed with maggots wriggling around.
Yeah.
True.
And
Okay.
the smell is horrible.
Okay.
Okay, how do you touch? How do you touch disgust?
Like when I touch a Liverpool fan.
Keeping you two away from each other.
Why do you think you're sitting where you're sitting?
Well, the hand can reach very
It was
far.
strategic, was it?
Yeah.
I feel my hand burning when I touch, a Liverpool fan.
Okay. You just gave everybody food for thought.
Yay!
Food for thought. Okay.
Yeah. Not much food for thought, but okay.
No, the maggots and the belacan, quite a horrible, visual there.
But
Yeah.
it is disgusting.
Yeah.
FD.
That's the taste and the smell of Virgil van Dijk. Actually.
Actually, when I did the list, and I'll go through it with you, I really tried to be as honest with myself as I possibly could. So some of the answers may seem very strange, but let's go.
No? Okay, fear. Yours is fear. Yours is one of the exciting, negative emotions. How do you see fear, FD?
Only because I've been very close to it, a forest fire.
Oh, wow. And how do you smell fear?
It's the smell that comes out of your mouth when you have dry mouth. Yeah.
Okay. How do you hear fear?
Thunder.
Oh wow, really?
Thunder.
Okay. Like my biscuit. Storm phobia.
How do you taste fear, FD?
Bitter gourd.
What? Okay.
Oh.
Now
Can
we
you
know what to feed
explain
him.
a bit more?
But we went to the Yong Tau Fu store. He was okay with bitter gourd.
It's the only time in my life I've ever eaten it. I don't like. I'm fearful of putting anything in my mouth that I don't know. It really scares me because I don't know how I'm going to react to it. I'm afraid I'm going to throw up in front of everybody. It's a fear of
Throwing up. Did
Yeah.
you throw up a lot as a child?
Yeah.
Oh.
When I didn't like food, I would just. It's a natural instinct. I would just throw up.
She's about to therapize you.
Therapize.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but it now we know not to feed FD anything adventurous unless he chooses.
Unless I so choose to. Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
green
Yes.
curry.
But bitter gourd, you're okay now, right?
No.
Then Yong Tau Fu, the
I only
stuffed,
had it that once. I've never eaten
Yeah,
it
but
since then.
it's-
I won't touch it
And Thai green curry, you're okay now.
because I've tried it.
So you're
but
fine
it was my decision to,
to try it. It
Yeah,
wasn't
but
forced
you've
on
also
you.
tried bitter gourd right now, but you don't
no,
like it.
No,
Haven't?
I would.
Okay.
I would do. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Last one. How do you
Tactile?
touch fear?
How do I touch fear? This is the one where I think mine's a little strange. How do I touch fear? Dealing with uncertainty. That's my way of touching fear. Having to deal with uncertainty. That's how I touch it. So I tend to touch it emotionally.
Oh, what does fear feel like? Tactile.
Tactile.
Tactilely. What does fear feel like? Goo between your fingers. That muddy, sticky goo that you can't get
Play-Doh.
off. No.
Slime.
No,
Slime?
no. You can't get it off your hands. No
Oh,
matter
right.
how
Oh.
hard
Right.
you wash it, it stays
Sally's
there.
super glue. Bloody hell. Sometimes when it gets on your hands, you try and
But
wash
this is
it off.
gooey though. This
Yeah,
is gooey.
this is
Like
goo.
Milo
and
dinosaur.
You can wash it as much, and I'm doing it right now.
And you can feel it.
Yeah,
you
that.
can. I can feel it.
Phlegm
It just-
with super glue.
It won't come off.
Oh.
It won't come off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I touch feel.
Amazing, amazing. So I guess when you ran through all the different emotions, you brought the listeners and us all through the different sensations also. So when you say gooey, literally,
You
we
can
could
feel it.
all feel
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it stays in the body. So emotions are something that is really spectacular because it's from the brain and it stays in the body. And the seeing, smelling, hearing, tasting, and touch. Remember the song Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes,
Yes.
Eyes,
Yeah.
Ears, Nose, Mouth? Yeah, yeah. So it covers all of that, right? That it just stays in the body. The emotions, we feel it. And Angel was asking, can we grow it? So by just simply doing that exercise, we create that awareness. So we always talk about emotional awareness. And what is all this emotional awareness, right? You just went through a very simple, fun exercise, just creating awareness for ourselves. The once we are aware of the emotion, we understand it a little bit better, we can recognize it a little bit better because sometimes it's so subconscious. So when we talk about intuition, we think that it's subconscious, but it's actually learned. There is a component that is learned, that is nurture rather than nature.
So this is something that we should all go through then. I mean, we just did one of the emotions each. So we should go home and do everything like the joy, the sadness, the anger, the disgust, and the fear, and then relate all our five senses to each one.
You can, but it's usually very tedious and nobody actually pays attention to it. So it's just bringing into awareness for everybody today that this is something that they can do if they feel that they are lacking in certain areas, So for the guys who often have wives complaining, oh, how come you're very insensitive? Oh, please do the little exercise that might
Right.
help you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's an interesting exercise for people to do.
I think, it's very interesting that you said when your wife goes, why are you so insensitive? I think it's a great exercise for husbands and wives to
do together. Yeah.
when it comes to sensitivity. They will understand each other a hell of
Yeah.
a lot better.
They might also end up fighting.
No,
Yeah, boy.
I don't think you will because
I don't think so, no.
You'll understand what sensitivity means to your partner,
Because-
and you may
yeah.
not have seen it.
Because like something like fear.
Okay.
Let's take you and Jean, right? You may not know how she sees fear
Okay.
or how she smells fear.
Right.
So if she reveals that to you, then in future you kind of know, oh, that's something my wife is afraid of.
Okay.
Let's not
Yeah.
go to a space where it would put her in that space where she's going to be afraid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's great.
So things like that. Like I wouldn't know what my husband Bobby is disgusted by.
Right.
But if I go through this exercise, then I
Yeah.
know. Then I'm really like more
Is
aware
it also
of.
Liverpool Football Club?
Actually, I think he's more on the Liverpool side than the Manchester United side.
see.
Yeah. More
Okay,
of,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
of, yeah.
Right.
So
Well, that's
now you guys can't
perfectly
hang
fine.
out together
No,
anymore.
I think we can. I think we can.
Now he's going to see my husband a whole
No,
new
no, no,
way.
no.
Like,
I mean,
enemy.
AFD's been a Liverpool fan his entire life. I've been spending a lot of
This is
my life with him
That's
as
true.
well.
Maybe
so
too
we get
much as
along.
well,
We get
yeah.
along.
We do,
Okay,
we
we'll
do.
continue to talk to Jerry live on the Big Show.
Something that parents and children can do together as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
or-
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Because we perceptually, everybody has a different lens, right? So we don't know how the other person sees. So I love the way you say that, we will never know what the other person perceives, like fear, disgust, and I would be careful not to wear red in front of Shalini now because
Yeah,
I
there you
don't
go.
want
She's wearing red now.
She's wearing red herself.
You're angry, ah? Are you angry?
Shalini.
No, she says no.
Yeah, but these are little things that I think it's a great exercise because even us as a team, we got
Yeah.
to know certain things about each other that we
other.
didn't know
Yeah, don't
half
feed
an
every
hour
bitter
ago.
god during a thunderstorm.
Yeah, exactly.
You will explode.
But you know what? I'm so like gearing up to do, putting FD's hand in a box where he doesn't know
Like
what's
Fear
inside.
Factor.
I can't play those games.
And then put slime in there, you know that.
I can't
Hey, see, you just said no, so we know.
I cannot play
You
those
can't
games.
play those games?
I can't
See,
play those
there
games.
you go. So now
I
we
can't
know
play
this
those
about
games.
you.
But what I will do, Jerry, and this is something I'm definitely going to do, is I'm going to do this with my kids this weekend.
Yeah, I think it's a really fun exercise.
I think it's a great
I don't know if
exercise.
fun is the word though.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
Right,
fun, no,
you know
no,
what I
no.
mean?
It's a very revealing exercise. I don't think it's
Yes,
fun. It's
yes.
revealing.
But he's
You're
going to
right.
do it with his kids and all that. I don't think it's going to be.
It's a journey of discovery. It's amazing what they're going to learn about me and what I'm going to
Yeah,
learn
exactly.
about them.
That you didn't know
It's
before.
going to be incredible.
Should
Yeah.
leave that to the
Yep.
professionals. No, it's
I don't know.
Dr. Jerry, is this a
it's true.
professionally run?
things can go wrong. I mean, come on.
How?
How?
Okay, that's interesting.
It's a fun exercise. It's a fun exercise.
There you go. She
As
said
long-
fun.
Okay.
The expert said fun.
All right.
Okay.
I've warned you guys.
Are you afraid?
Anything with emotions, don't play.
No, but what are you afraid of?
I'm
though?
not afraid of anything.
Oh.
Absolutely
So
not.
would you
I'm
run
just-
this exercise with your wife?
You know, it's just that I've gone through a lot in my life, and so, I'm just saying that when it comes to emotions, when it comes to revealing more than you usually do, sometimes things can go wrong.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Okay,
that is true.
you are right.
You are right. Yes.
You are right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're looking at something that is very, very simple and superficial. We're not going to go deep. I think it's only because, for example, like with FD, we asked a little bit more. So we then found out a bit more about where that bitter God fear came from. It's not bitter God.
It's
But
a
if
throwing
we had
up.
if we just left it at face value and just left it as bitter God and never gave him bitter God ever again, then it would just remain as that superficial exercise. But I agree with Glenn, if we dug deeper, then we might feel FD's shame with throwing up, his fear, his, guilt that he ruins certain situations, and we might not want to dwell too much into that. Sorry, Leslie, I used you as an example.
No. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead. I'm fine with
because
that.
most
I'm
people,
fine with that.
I think even you, Angel, I mean, all of us, right? I mean, I'm a go all the way kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
If you're
just
gonna dig, you're gonna dig deep.
It's just like when you spar with someone, let's say on the mats, you don't spar like, okay, let's go light.
Pussyfoot around
at,
this,
At,
yeah.
at some point, you're gonna go hard. You're gonna go all the way, right?
So, Dr. Jerry, if anyone were to do these exercises, say on the weekend or at home, how can we prevent it from going too far? Is that your recommendation, to just take everything
Well,
at face value?
We have this as a guide today, but the homework for everyone is actually very simple.
We got
home.
more work.
There's
Yeah.
more work on my side.
Right now.
No, I mean, it's for everyone. We want it to be light, right? So it's eyes, nose, ears, mouth, and hands, right? So one thing that when you look around in your environment that strikes you, good or bad, it doesn't matter. You just pay attention to it. For your nose, smell. What do you smell? Do you smell people's sweat? Do you smell people's, and how does that make you feel?
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
So, Dr. Jerry, you're just talking about the immediate environment.
Correct.
Okay.
So something very mindful, something in your environment, something very present. So it's like a little mindful exercise that covers eyes, nose, ears, mouth, touch.
Okay.
And that's it. You don't have to dwell very deep. It can be good, it can be bad. Just paying attention to whatever emotions that is being evoked by the different senses.
Okay. Okay. That seems like an easy enough exercise.
I think I will always love to end with the touch. Touch something safe and comforting. So all the others you can just explore. But the
Yeah.
last one, touch something safe and something comforting.
I think just play with joy lah. If you play with joy, you can't go wrong.
Joy, you can't go wrong,
You
yeah.
can't go wrong.
Start
Yeah.
there is an easy one to start.
It's the
with.
easy one, yeah.
But emotions are a tricky thing. You know,
Yeah.
there is bittersweet. It comes together sometimes. Joy
Yes.
sometimes doesn't. It's packed with something else. So
And I find you'll discover things. Like, for example, if you had asked me 10 years ago how I saw fear, it would be deep water. You know where the water is almost black?
Yeah.
It's that deep.
The drop, yeah.
Yeah. And I overcame that
Scuba diving.
by learning how to dive.
Right.
So I discovered a fear and I overcame it. So it's quite interesting when you do this because, yeah, I like the fact that I've got an issue now with that sticky feeling on my hands.
Now we know what to do. Okay, thanks.
It has stuck with me after I said it.
They have that. What is that? That slime. Oh, the slime.
They do sell that.
They sell that. Right? Toys R
yeah.
Us. I told you we had to go to Toys R Us the other day. This is what I'm going to buy at Toys R Us. Put your hand in a box.
no. That's
Get you
torture.
over that fear.
It's
Your
that.
okay.
Okay, can you leave us with some positive words?
yes, please,
Oh
we need it.
God,
We need some of that.
We have seen how our emotions got the better of us and we just look stupid. So for those that still have doubts whether we need to tune into our emotions and our senses, Aristotle said this: the senses are gateways to the intelligence. There is nothing in the intelligence which did not pass through the senses. So a little, yep, a little thing to leave all of you with and to
Yeah.
practice your homework.
All
Will
right.
do.
You know when I
Thanks,
saw
Jerry.
Will Smith slap Chris Rock, right?
Stop it, Glenn.
I
You
didn't,
wanna-
Bye,
I
Dr.
didn't see him
Jerry.
by a
Bye,
slap.
Dr. Jerry. See you later.